Era Radio Entertainment.
Visit LegalZoom.com to save on legal needs like wills for $69, LLCs for $99 plus filing fees, and also get access to a network of legal plan attorneys for guidance. LegalZoom is not a law firm but provides self-help services at your specific direction. Visit LegalZoom.com by clicking the banner on our website. That's MikeO'MaraShow.com and click the LegalZoom banner.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Oscar,
Yes, sir.
question for you.
Yes.
You settle down over there, you. What is a pachyderm?
A pachyderm is a pack of animals.
No. A pachyderm is a certain type of animal, like an elephant or a hippopotamus. And the pachyderms had their savior come to them this week because when it comes to shelling out for animal welfare, the price is always right for TV's Bob Barker.
Well, Oscar Santana, The Price is Right. Rob Spiewak, hello.
Hi, Bob.
Good morning.
Bob Barker, I am so happy to be 89 years old and still doing things for animals.
You're giving back.
Yes.
And you're
Would
not.
you like to know what I gave to the animals?
I know you're single because Dorothy Jo Barker has passed.
Dorothy Jo. My wife of many, many years.
Right.
My tolerant, understanding wife. When I sexually harassed Diane Parkinson,
That was after Dorothy Jo.
my wife Dorothy Jo was that after Dorothy Jo?
I believe. I'm not sure.
The bit doesn't work then.
Well, then, no, I'm sure you remember, Bob. It's your wife.
She died before Diane Parkinson.
All I know is she called you Barker.
All I know is Barker's beauties were around me all the time, and I want to tell you what I'm going to give the pachyderm.
What's that?
It's a new Corvette!
A brand new Corvette. Look at what that elephant's driving. Look at what that elephant's driving.
I thought they were going to describe it for us.
Hello.
Now I have a question.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. You want to? What are you giving the elephant?
What am I
again?
going to give the elephant?
It's a new Corvette!
2014?
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Paul Cameron.
Oh, here we go.
It's a Chevy Corvette Coupe, a legendary American sports car with a standard 300.
All right, thank you.
All right. Well, what happened? And some people don't know.
Yes.
Is that you rescued 3 African elephants?
I decided that these elephants who were living in Canada,
Right.
which is no place for an elephant.
Why? Hold on. Why? What's wrong with Canada for an elephant?
Well, it's too cold, Robbie.
Understand?
It's too cold, so
They don't
I
belong there.
I plinkoed my way up to Canada, and I grabbed those pachyderms. They're lovely.
Bob.
Do they have names?
Iringa, Tika, and Toka.
Did you have a favorite?
I like Toka.
Why?
Because we smoked marijuana together. That's why the
that type of
was-
elephant.
That's correct.
Wow.
Oscar Santana.
Yes, sir.
I know your best buddy Todd Moore's coming into the show today.
I wanted to ask you.
Driving that special new car of his. What's the car?
It's a new Corvette!
Bob, it's a Tesla.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't. That's not
It's
right.
a Tesla.
Your love for animals.
I have a Tesla.
Do you?
I'll show you right now.
Oh, no.
There we go.
Family show.
Hello, Oscar
You're-
Santana. The Price is Right.
Hello, Bob. Your love for animals started at such a young age.
Yes, I loved animals while serial killers were torturing them. I was nurturing them. I breastfed a squirrel at the age of 8.
What serial killers?
Serial killers like to torture animals,
Yeah, the
Robbie.
little kids.
But
we
were
were kids.
you hanging out with them?
Show me serial killers.
It's a new Corvette!
No, it's not a new Corvette.
I'm sorry.
And
No, that is not correct.
Do you miss Rod?
Those are all our sound effects with The Price is Right. I miss Roddy more than any man could ever miss another man. Rod would go to Thailand to search for fabric
Right.
and boys.
Fabric.
And he'd come back with beautiful jackets hand-tailored, but he wouldn't bring back any boys.
I remember one thing he actually did in honor of you.
What's that, Robbie?
Do you remember when Roddy had himself spayed?
Oh, it was so generous. Neutered.
That's right.
Males neuter, females spay.
Well,
Yes. Yes. Hello, Oscar.
In your biography,
My biography of The Price is Right.
you mentioned that the Showcase Showdown was the hardest part of the show for you.
Yes, it was. The Showcase Showdown was very difficult because we had so many moving parts, Oscar.
Was there anyone who made it harder for you when you were working on the Showcase Showdown?
Diane Parkinson.
Why?
Because I would stare at her voluptuous breasts.
Right.
And she, at one point during one of the episodes of the show, The Price is Right,
Yes.
the highest rated show in daytime television.
Is it still shot in Bob Barker Studios?
The Bob Barker Studios in CBS Television City.
It's a new Corvette!
Anyway,
That anyway didn't sound like you, Bob.
I'm sorry. Anyway. We were having a Showcase Showdown with a new camper. A new camper, and Diane Parkinson was to lean down and look at the special grill that came with the camper.
Yes.
And I think I saw a nipple.
It's a new Corvette!
But I am so happy that Iringa,
Yes.
Tika, and Toka are going to be at their new home at the Performing Animal Welfare Society's Art 2000 compound in California, San Andreas. Pills.
Will you
Pills.
address what I've always assumed was an urban legend?
I will address anything rubbish.
I read on the internet that at the Price is Right, when you were filming The Price is Right, or
Yes.
taping, I guess, that model Holly Hallstrom
Holly Hallstrom
used to
was-
leave a trail.
Oh, she had odor.
Really?
It was so frustrating, Holly, when I'd say, Holly, clean up this dressing room. It's not appropriate. But I'm not here to talk about The Price is Right.
What are you here to talk
I'm
about?
here to talk about the elephants and that they're happy and they're wonderful. And I am so glad that people donated and people contributed money to get the elephants from Canada to California.
But you paid $1 million for this to happen.
What?
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
Well, Jake, you look just fine down there, slithering in the mud like vermin.
No problem.
I stood at the back of a cathedral, waiting in celibacy for you, with 300 friends and relatives in attendance. My uncle hired the best Romanian caterers in the state. To obtain the 7 limousines for the wedding party, my father used up his last favors with Mad Pete Trullo. So for me, for my mother, my grandmother, my father, my uncle, and for the common good, I must now kill you and your brother.
Oh, please don't kill us. Please, please don't kill us. You know I love you, baby. I wouldn't leave you. It wasn't my fault. I ran out of gas. I had a flat tire. I didn't have enough money for cab fare. My tux didn't come back from the cleaners. An old friend came in from out of town. Someone stole my car. There was an earthquake. A terrible flood. Locust. It wasn't my fault, I swear to God!
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, from his easy chair, here's Mike.
We are live from Studio 1K in the Pfeifferplex Broadcast Center. This is the Mike O'Mara Show. We are downloaded worldwide over 20 million times and powered by Encore Insurance. We're at MikeO'MaraShow.com, 102.9 FM, WRRE.
Hey, you know what?
Yes?
I think Kelly's going hunting this weekend.
Oh, terrific.
Have a great time, Kelly.
Way to go. Have fun out there.
Hey, anything you shoot, you can hang on the wall.
We're also on the mighty 1630 KCJJ in Iowa. Today
Where's
is
the rest of this moose?
Friday, October 25th. 2013. And our show today is brought to you by a new sponsor this week on the Mike O'Mara Show, Legal Zoom.
Zoom!
Legal Zoom. That's it. No, I'm
No,
sorry.
there must be more.
There are 2 reasons why now is the perfect time to start your business.
Yes, Bob.
I'm sorry. I paid $1 million for those animals.
You really did.
No, LegalZoom is the best, and I want all our listeners to check out LegalZoom because you can do so much for your business or personally, and you don't have to pay those huge law firm prices. The economy is picking up. The longer you delay your potential success, the longer you're not going to have that money in your checking account. Reason number 2, right now, you can incorporate your business or form an LLC at LegalZoom.
Zoom!
For just $99. LegalZoom.
Zoom!
Online process guides you step by step, and you get total customer support. It couldn't be any easier. Legal. provides self-help services at your specific direction, and you can connect to an attorney, but they're not a law firm, so that's the important part. You save a pile
Save a
of
ton of
money.
money.
Absolutely.
Please do me a personal favor and check out MikeO'MaraShow.com and go to the LegalZoom banner. It's as easy as that. Don't wait and see how much money you can save with all of your legal needs at LegalZoom. Now is the best time to get in the game and launch your business or take care of whatever you need to take up personally, like a will, or you just want to set up a trust, or you want to set up anything legally that you would normally think you had to pay an exorbitant fee to a law firm. You don't with LegalZoom. Don't put it off. For incorporation, trademarks, patents, and more, go to MikeO'MaraShow.com, click the LegalZoom banner. Remember our website and click on Legal Zoom. We have gifts to start the show before we bring Todd Moore in, who's here. Hi, Todd.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Gift corner?
Gift corner.
It's one of Mike's favorite things. Mike loves Gift Corner.
Here we go.
We have a letter with it.
Oh, look at that.
All right, there's a picture here.
A pic?
Dear Mike, Rob, Oscar, and Matt. Matt's at a wedding today. He's at a Friday wedding today. I have written before to thank you for bringing the funny when I needed it the most, so I thought it was time to send a gift for everyone. Enclosed are some original T-shirts. I came up with a very basic concept, and a local company in the Spokane, Washington area exceeded my expectations, adding the speaker graphic.
Oh, how nice.
Oh, nice.
All the cartoon images were done from pictures I took at the Reno show, except, of course, for Pony Boy. Don't worry, I am not going to pull a Dennis Murphy on you. There is only one woman's tee in existence, and it is specially made for Carla.
That's nice.
Even though it might fit Matt. That's funny. I like the way he calls him Matt. Matthew
Bloom.
There were only 6 of the gray shirts produced, 1 for each of you, plus 1 for my brother and me. 2 of us will be wearing them at the State Theater on November 9th as our Omericon costumes. This is a P1. Hope you like them, and thanks again for making a positive difference in my life and the life of so many of your listeners while bringing the funny. God bless Dirk. Dirk, thank you very much.
Good man.
Dirk sent you those coins earlier this week, as you recall. He's a nice guy, and also he was one of the people that bought the Diamond Jubilee package in Reno, which will be available again next week, so stay tuned.
You are such a shill.
Well, it's fun. People like bidding on stuff on eBay because it's fun.
Oh, that's very cool.
Carlos.
Hey, listen.
That's your catchphrase.
That's Carla. That's right?
Yeah.
I assume that's Carla.
It is.
There you go, Josh. You can hold on to those. All right, hold on.
I like the hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
Sox are losing. We need to talk about this.
Oh, this is the gray shirt that he's talking
Yes.
about.
Look at Oscar.
Oh, you know.
Oh, here we go.
The picture?
My shirt off. Am I hammered on a train?
Can
Is
you
it
tell if that's
schmedium?
is it a schmedium? Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
What size is it?
it's probably a
This is,
schmedium.
large.
Large. Thank
Oh, that would
God.
be Oscar's.
Large.
There it is.
Oh my God! I do
Wow.
not look attractive.
So suave.
Jesus.
Wow, you know what? This never happened.
It's almost like racially. I look
Pink.
I look red.
You look black.
You look
I'll
better
wear
than
it.
that.
There you
I'll
go.
red.
You know, this never
All right.
happens. I think mine is the best looking image. This hasn't happened in 20 years.
A
It's
gentleman
actually
went out of his
accurate.
way to
Oh,
make
they're all
this
the
shirt.
same. Okay, so they're all the same. So
Yes.
I'm just checking. They're very nice, great teachers. It says, hey, listen, MikeO'MaraShow.com, bringing the funny. That's very nice of them.
Thank you,
Isn't that
Dirk.
nice? Look at that. Huh?
Very nice of him.
Dirk, you're a very nice man. You're a good boy.
He's a good boy from Spokane, Washington.
I'm not sure that Oscar's image is.
Can
Yeah,
you
I
toss me
don't
one? I'd
know.
like to see it close up.
This looks like a Native American
Let me see.
here.
Well, you know what? I think that's
in
act-
war paint.
What that is a tribute to their bravery. That's what the
Yeah,
Redskins
but I
say.
look that way.
They're gonna make you change
Wow,
your name.
you know what? I've never known Oscar's face to be that size.
And I look like Brian Butterfield.
And I appear
which
to
is
be
probably the most accurate. That's probably the most accurate representation. Even the expression on my face.
You know, from a distance,
That's right. We are doing a live show.
I look like Joel Grey in Cabaret because he's given me very pronounced lips.
Rob is totally hairless.
What good is sitting alone in your room?
Thank you, Dirk.
That's thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
I love
Very
it,
kind
Dirk.
of you.
I'm going
Very
to wear
nice.
it soon.
Very kind of you.
Very
You
nice.
Clearly tell you hate me.
Terrific. Todd Moore, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here. You stiffed us last time, but you're here now. Welcome. I was
And,
asking about
thank
you yesterday to see how life is going in the world of Moore.
Well, I appreciate you giving me a second chance to,
course,
and I did show up on time.
You're
Did I
a
not?
friend. You're a friend
Yes.
of the show,
Thank
and
you.
you're Oscar's best pal.
Yes.
So you would always have a second second chance. Fantastic. It's
Yeah,
great to have you
I'll try
here.
not to do live band karaoke when I have to do this show. That's the lesson learned.
Shortly, a couple of weeks down the road, I came in here and I was probably in the same condition. And we've all had that happen.
Not me.
Rob Spiewak has been on the wagon for how long now?
46 days. But who's counting?
Were you a little out of sorts when you came in today? Are you ready for a cocktail?
I'm out of my mind. Are you kidding me? At about 9:20 last night, I went up into the kitchen and just started walking in circles. Because I'd get close to the liquor cabinet and I'd wave and then keep going.
You've lost over 40 pounds,
Yes,
though.
I
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right,
Looking
I will
good.
be. I'm here to make an announcement. I will be fat at the State Theater. Not as fat as I once was, but I will be fatter than I was at the live show in Reno.
Well, all fat men are jolly. So
This is true.
I
I will
think the audience will benefit
I
from
will
that.
be jolly.
As long as you're jolly.
Meanwhile,
of course, I will be jolly. Well, maybe not right before the show.
On stage, you'll be jolly.
Yes,
I
on stage,
doubt,
I'll be jolly.
I doubt that I'll make it home from the State Theater on November 9th without going to some sort of restaurant.
The 24-hour diner.
Yeah, there's got to be something that's open.
Mr.
Be it the
Spiewak will
Lums.
have 2 of the Grand Slam breakfasts, please.
I'd order by number, but I can't count that high.
Can you supersize those hash browns?
Thank you very much. Hey, let me ask you this. Are the odds that that the night of the Omericon 2013, November 9th at the State Theater, 2
Right.
weeks from Saturday.
Right.
Very excited about it. Are the odds that you will be taking your very first bad meal in your automobile?
Oh, odds are very high.
Odds are very, very high.
Mike, you may even want to, as they used to say in the olden days, bet the mortgage on it.
I'll have a number 6.
I'll need a bib, otherwise I'll stain my cummerbund. But you know what? Here's the weird thing, and I've been thinking it through because when you're truly an alcoholic, you plan ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking I can't hit it too hard before the show or
No
during
way.
the show.
No
Oh,
way.
you think that's the case?
Because you remember Reno.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello.
Reno, I checked out.
We don't want
But
to.
you know what? I will say this: like the Redskins, the Washington football team, whatever you care to refer to them as, I had a really good first half. I really did.
Yeah,
You did.
But Rob, you were in drinking shape then.
And I'm not.
We
now.
drank a
Yes.
lot before the show in Reno.
Yeah, and you know what?
You're in
Oscar,
a casino hotel. It just
well, Oscar showed up at my room 2 hours before we were even to hit the green room with a little redneck flask of Jack.
Oscar pre-games more than anybody pre-games.
Yeah, because he was excited that the hotel gift shop sold liquor.
and
he
I-
said, "Look, I bought a snow globe, a postcard, and some Jack Daniels."
And I pre-game in Reno differently than I do at the State, but I will pre-game probably the same way for our show that I did in Reno, which is not, a lot, but it's
You were on point.
it's
in
the,
Reno. You'll be just
Exactly.
fine.
the
You'll be just
substance,
fine.
which is the brown liquor.
You'll be just fine.
I was hoping that you were going to pregame the way you did in Reno by making us stay in our rooms, and then you were going to go out and walk them around.
All right, will you ever let me live that down?
Will not.
For the love of God.
I will never forget that because that hurt me.
Todd comes in today. Todd comes in and I said, "How's it going?" And he's like,
I told you he was different. He was down.
You seem very you seem very discouraged when I asked you how things are going, and what is life becoming difficult? What's going on? I mean, you're Todd Moore, for Christ's sake.
The golden child.
It's our golden
It's been
boy.
a tough week, I think, for everyone. So, I mean, I know you've had a tough week, and
It's not
TM,
tough.
TM
I've had an emotional week with revisiting, the whole radio
Yeah.
thing again, and I've been in the, I've been in the press a lot, and it's it brings up. I have what's interesting is I have my supporters and my detractors.
That's
And-
right.
And all those people.
Like
love-
Ken Cuccinelli.
Ken Cuccinelli, exactly.
Yeah, just like him.
You know, he has supporters and detractors, and that's just in this room.
I don't think I'd ever. I'd never be able to do politics because I mean they deal with it like infinitely more than anybody
Yeah.
else. You got to have a real thick
thick
skin.
skin.
I don't
But
have
you know
that.
what? With the egos that everyone in this room has, you would even like the ads that were against you. Just that you saw your face on TV.
Right.
Here's what Mike O'Mara voted for.
You
And
know-
it's, hey, that's me.
On that note, I want to thank everybody who gave me nice little messages of support yesterday after I made my little statement, which I thought was incredibly definitive. I don't think I could have made it any clearer. And then Todd comes in and says it was politically correct. It was not politically. It was from the heart. It was the way I really feel.
It was a prepared statement.
It was. I did some writing. I wanted to put my thoughts down on paper, and I wanted to share with everybody what was going on.
And when you
was
do
that
that,
good enough for you? Is
no,
that
but when you do that, you know that you've been going through some hard thinking.
Yeah, oh,
You
absolutely.
really have been.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, really, because just a lot goes on, and there were old feelings from very troubled times in my life that came to the surface, and I didn't know. The thing is, I didn't know how I was feeling. I didn't really even know myself until 5 o'clock in the morning, and the brain is going a million miles around, and then suddenly. That's it. And as soon as I purged myself and was able to get that out of the way.
And by purge, you mean you drank up a storm,
No,
right? That's how you get through these kinds of issues.
No.
Mike has
Right?
been sober.
No, alcohol touched just my lips a couple of times, not a whole bunch. I drank more last night than I did the night before, and I drank more last night.
Everybody wanted to hear about it, so
yeah,
it was great that you talked
addressed
about it.
What
Yeah.
it was just making it clear the way I feel about this show and moving forward. If you don't know what I did yesterday, go back and listen to
Shame
that
on
show.
you.
Please go
Okay.
back and download it and listen to it. And then from what I read, because I was watching the game, Don last night on his show kind of echoed the same sentiment.
Right.
I mean, we did very, very well for each other, but the ship has sailed. And I think now that he said it, after I said it, that's fine. We can move on. And, and good luck to Don. I hope he has a great run in Washington, D.C. But really, this is what I'm doing now, and this is what I love. I'm really, really happy doing what I'm doing, and that's it. When I'm unhappy is when those little tentacles reach out and people start speculating and you
Right.
hear things and all that, and I wanted to put it to rest.
And
I'm
I
glad
think you
it
did.
yesterday.
And in my mind, I was hoping if I asked you the same thing off the air, I might get a different answer.
No.
And I did not.
Did you? What do you
not
think
get
I
it.
was going to? Oh yeah, I'll jump back on radio in 5 minutes. No.
Yeah.
No, I've said it. I think I said it yesterday. Did I say this show in this incarnation? We're all radio guys. So you take this show and put it on a radio station. We're on a radio station. We love being on a radio station. But getting back in the game again is not in the cards. It's
And we
the
talked about-
politics. It's terrible.
I think that's the future of radio. I think they need to start what KCJJ's doing. Take from the internet what is good, like this show, and
Mm-hmm.
rebroadcast it. I think radio is just going to become a stovepipe for the internet.
I know that
I'd
Steve
love that
Bridges
to happen.
was upset when I said that as far as radio stations go, KCJJ doesn't count. And so I'd like to apologize.
Oh, he's ahead of the curve,
for
man.
having said that. But I
Did
will
you say that?
I said that.
That's
yesterday.
horrible. You love that station more than anybody.
It meant it as praise because really, what
I love KCJJ.
What Todd brought up,
Nah.
and Todd is easily the most forward-thinking person in this room. He said that KCJJ is ahead of the curve. He says they've embraced what the future is, and because radio is really a business of followers, they would do well to follow what Steve has done.
When he says it, I talk. I mean, you're cutting edge with that. When you use that term stovepipe, that's an interesting concept that I haven't heard before.
Well, it's
Speaking of-
about Lincoln's hat.
Speaking of the future, kind of a window into Todd's soul. 'Cause he's the smartest guy I know, right? I've said that multiple times on the show.
You don't know that many people then.
We were working. I was just facilitating a conversation between Matt Bloom and Todd Moore about Ponyboy and Todd Moore about our new Michael Mara Show application for iPhone and Android that Todd is building.
Right.
So, and you should have seen what I felt was two guys engaging into tactical mental warfare where Todd would yell at me, "Why is this way?" And then Pony would be like, "No, this is the way this works. We're sharing two screens." And then within the blink of, I would say, 30 minutes, he's like, "I don't need to know anymore. I got it." And then he understood what he needed to do to build it.
Okay.
It was wild.
Yeah, and we've had a couple of glitches this week too, so it's really
his rebuild
refreshing.
is going to be great.
Yeah, and I should point out to everybody that in the month of November, hopefully the app, because I'm not on pace. In fact, I haven't talked to you a lot about the app. I know Todd's building it. I don't know what the timetable is on the app. I know as far as
2015.
It's going to be really good, though.
It'll be faster than the Obamacare rollout. I know that we have for months been working, and incidentally, when a little business like ours takes that much time, maybe the federal government should have taken some time too.
I agree.
We're rolling out a brand new, improved website that we think is going to be fantastic,
Fun for the listener.
and we're very, very excited. And it's going to really be a much more efficient way,
Streamlined approach.
of getting everything that we need you to get.
So November is going to be huge with the live show and the new website, and of
Absolutely.
course the parade,
the parade,
the Thanksgiving Day parade. I can't
Macy's.
wait for November.
Cat 2013.
No, hey, shh, not yet.
I understand that during the month of November, everybody has a big meal.
That's
At least one. At least one.
That's right.
So I asked you, and you went,
Oh, God. And I guess even app designers, people that are in your world.
Oh, we're the most miserable people there are.
Now, because you get a lot of negative feedback? Is that what it is?
You have to explain what
I'm
happened.
fortunate enough to have an app, White Noise, that has been very popular and been downloaded by over 1 million people, the free version, that is. But so when you roll out a new update,
That was the applause for White
I
Noise.
spent a lot of time building for iOS 7. I know Rob has his issues with iOS 7, and it's been an undertaking for me to make White Noise compatible and take advantage of the new release.
Would it have worked better in a different color?
It might have.
Okay.
Yeah. So I rolled out a new update a couple weeks ago
For the new software.
to support iOS 7 and the new modern theme that comes with it. And
iOS 7.
Boo!
Let's just say I made some mistakes.
Really?
And when you make a mistake with a popular free app and with iOS 7, you have these automated updates now, so that it all happens at night.
Sure. And you're talking about people that rely, especially with White Noise.
You don't mess with their sleep, right?
Yeah, you got people that they've got. Todd's app, White Noise, which has been around forever. People should be aware of this. It's an app where you put it on your phone and you have sounds that you can go to sleep with, and it's been wildly popular. It really kind of put you on the map. And now, that's right. You don't screw with people.
And when you
iOS 7.
And when you mess it up, you mess it up. It becomes hell on earth. And that's exactly what my life's been the last couple of weeks.
I had no idea you were dealing with that.
And you was it your choice to include the "Do you have a problem" thing that you click?
Yeah, so one of the new features of the rollout was there's a button that says report problem, and it worked exceptionally well.
That worked. That thing worked.
We got thousands of emails. Thousands.
Is this the way it looks now?
Yeah, that's the new update.
Didn't it look prettier before?
No, I think it's nicer looking.
Okay. It just flipped over that, but I mean, I was looking
Wow,
at
Mike, what a good thing to say.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. Now
I
I
can
can
tell
tell
you
you better.
I can tell you never ran it because it came up with the splash screen.
Yeah, there was a splash screen. He thought that's all.
What is now? Hold on, techies. What are you talking about? It came the splash ring.
You know when you turn on a computer, it says Apple or Microsoft.
Yes.
That's what you saw basically, and you're like, this is what this app is.
Yeah.
No, that app is what you see now, where you can slide through different.
Yeah, just
you can slide.
What
through.
does the dismust tips mean?
Well,
Just
that's
sexual.
another thing I get yelled at. People don't want to read anything anymore.
Dismiss tips. Does that have to
so-
do with
Just like you, just like the thousands of people, they're like, how do I get rid of that? I just want to hear my sounds and go to sleep.
White Noise blocks distractions to help you relax during the day and sleep great at night.
Wow.
So-
I always thought dismiss tips had to do with circumcision. I had no idea. I don't use the app.
All right, we got a fun show. I want to ask you, more about all
mistakes?
Your mistakes.
There was a great comment you're gonna love. When people get pissed, they
Yes.
write on iTunes what they're pissed about.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll finish this. I had no idea you were going to talk about this. And then we're going to take a look inside. We are going to take a look inside the O'Mara family liquor cabinet.
It's time for Hard Liquor Roulette with 5 big ways to win big.
My liquor cabinet is overflowing because people bring things to parties that are like not good booze that I don't want to keep. So we're going to see who wants it, what we throw away,
Nice.
and what happens. Josh has gone through the cabinet and you got all our bad booze.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I got down here.
We'll take a break and come back right after this.
This is such a Friday show.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Yeah, if it was a Friday show, we'd be sampling.
That's true.
ACLens.com. Rob, I noticed that on your Facebook page, you put up a link for ACLens.com because you're very enthusiastic about
I
it.
want people to know how easy something that used to be a pain in the ass has become. Carrie used to run out of contact lenses, and we didn't want to go through the doctor because it was expensive, and it's a trip to the doctor's office. Now she takes her prescription, goes to aclens.com, writes in the prescription. In 4 days, the contact lenses come to your house.
I want to get right to
and
our
cheaper
order.
than if you go to a doctor.
This is our order. Order yours today. All you have to do is go to aclens.com. If you are a contact wearer, you really have to take advantage of this offer.
Yes.
You click on the microphone. There it is again. Enter the code TMOS20. It's a little longer than our normal code. Why? Because you get 20% off all orders with free returns on everything. That promo code again is TMOS20 at aclens.com. Hit that lovely.
Also, may not be combined with any other coupon sales or special offers at AC Lens, Offer Not Valid, Ray-Ban, Polo, Ralph Lauren, DKNY, Smith, SunCloud, Superdry, Oakley brand products.
How did you get Peter Lorre to record that?
They sell every contact lens available in the U.S., and they have a 365-day guarantee. Go to aclens.com. You can also call them 888-248-LENS. Start getting 20% off today at aclens.com. We'll go through the liquor cabinet in a second here, but before we do that, I want to get back to White Noise, which is now that's the main cover for White Noise, right?
You have not dismissed the tips.
Yeah,
yet.
just dismiss the
Yeah,
tips.
Dismiss that.
Yeah.
I am so not getting.
Oh, there we
involved in
are.
this.
Oh, yay, a
Let's see
family
it
friend.
now.
Rob, can I have a thing
familiar
to play
face.
It? Can I have a? Where's
So you have your thing over there. It should be laying down
Let's
there.
not put anyone to sleep, Mike. Come on.
Oh, you could do that.
I want to. Oh, here it is. I got it over here.
But you've since updated the actual problem, so it's been fixed.
It's been fixed, but it takes a week to get your app reviewed, and that
So
week
it took
is just
that week
horrible.
took its toll.
And it
I
really
love
did. And you
white
just start
noise.
racking up 1-star
I
reviews
gotcha.
and
You
hate
have to take
mail.
out your Mophie.
Really bad.
Mike,
Did you say Mophie or Mophie?
Is it Mophie? Isn't it?
It's a Mophie case.
When-
Mophie.
Mike, when the app was in that kind of hybrid state of the problems it was in, there was one comment that I just rolled on the floor laughing to.
Oh, thank you for spelling it out because I hate those abbreviations.
LOL, Rob. LOL. Which was
OMG.
Which
Are
was
you playing this?
Oh, there you go. You got to swipe through them.
All right, there we go.
Now, well, look. I know it's been out for a while. You've got the other stuff you do, but listen to that. If you really put that, this is being played through my iPhone.
Can
right
we
now.
not mention that it's an app and say that we're actually like in the jungle? We're broadcasting
Crikey!
from Guatemala today.
Oh, you know what? I'll try to do different.
Crikey!
different
I need some
methods.
beach waves.
Here we go. Good afternoon, Mr. Bond.
There we go.
Hello, darling. What a lovely day. Could you slip me that Corona? Thank you so very much. What a lovely day on the beach. This is delightful. Let's try another one. Oh, it's so cold. It's gonna.
My Tesla. My poor Tesla.
That's even better. Oh, it's gonna be a cold night. The frost on the pumpkin tonight, everyone. Wow. Okay. Oh, hang 10, baby. Gonna catch that real big wave.
Wilson!
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 You know what? Each one of these has been trumped by these guys. They're doing a better job.
Well, they're more tech. Oh, I got one for this.
Okay.
Carrie, are you coming to bed?
Hold on a second. Let's go here. Welcome to Dracula's castle. The creatures of the night. What beautiful music they make. Thank you. Moving on. I'm having fun with this. Boy, look at the size of those raindrops. Jesus Christ, those raindrops are as big as sausages.
What is that supposed to
Rain
be?
on car
It's
roof.
rain on car roof.
Yeah, very popular.
You and me.
It's
and
a
Rain on the
tropical
Roof.
storm.
Okay, very good. Now this is just a regular rainstorm. A lot of people sleep beautifully in a rainstorm. Listen how accurate that is.
Can I see the image on it?
There he is.
I think the whole world just goes to bed when it rains because that's what
Nice.
everybody wants. Wants
Yeah.
more rain, rain on a tin
Now, I
roof, rain on tents, rain on the sidewalk. They all ask for different types of rain.
I should point out that I have the OS 7 that I have put on this that I have on this phone,
Yeah.
and I recently updated again to OS 7.03. I
Look
believe.
at you
And,
with your
wow.
tech jargon.
I do.
Nice.
And I should tell you that my app is working flawlessly right now for the show.
You're saying I won't get any hate mail?
No.
Oh, it's been
That's
updated.
awesome.
It's been updated.
Jesus Christ, how much rain do you have on this?
They all want rain, man.
Rain. You've added a lot of rain.
Oh, it's all rain.
How about rain on a roller coaster? Do you have
Sure.
that? Have you
Extreme
tried-
rain. People want more and more rain.
Oh, it's crazy.
Just like strippers.
I like this rain. How do you get all these great rain sounds?
I've been recording most of them for years.
It's amazing.
Like if it rains outside my house, I'll just leave a recorder on for 4 hours and capture some good moments.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
You should see the little
You put a
raincoat
little-
that goes on.
I was going to
the
say an
recorder.
umbrella, a
Yeah.
tiny umbrella, parasol, really.
This is a sailing ship.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
You can hear the ropes, the tight. That's an amazing
Slave
thing.
ship.
All right, hold on.
Chinese water torture.
That would
yes.
so keep me awake.
No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die.
I'm not telling anything.
I'd lace up to you.
There's more water. All right, I want to get
yeah.
through the water. Another water.
Sprinkler, yeah.
Boy, it's a water centric.
Water,
I have to
I tell
pee
you.
after listening to these apps.
Well, we come from water, Mike.
There's stream water flowing.
Prometheus.
You've really added a lot. Running water. Wow.
Burns a lot
I
of
didn't
calories.
know we were going through all the sounds.
Here's a cat purring.
Oh, creepy. Creepy.
People love that. People love it.
Yeah, it gives me uneasy.
Crazy cat ladies.
Crickets chirping.
That was actually my backyard in Sterling.
Yeah, it sounds like Sterling.
I like the
Wait a minute.
gunshots.
You know, actually, I think I like my crickets better.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
that's
yeah.
odds.
The
Mike's.
thing is, people don't want distinctive patterns because their brain will recognize it and you'll wake up. You want something.
Isn't that the problem with the dripping water?
Yeah. it
Frogs
is.
at
It
night.
is. That's why I don't think it's very popular.
Frogs at night.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Usually you want to mix a bunch of sounds together.
Now we're getting into the mundane ones, the air
Mechanical.
conditioning.
Yeah.
no,
That's very popular.
That's
by
a
the way.
good one.
Grandfather clock.
That's horrible.
This is your life. Second by second, you are realizing that your life is not anything like you ever planned.
Are you sure that's not the beginning of Free Ride by the Edgar Winter Group?
I thought that was 60 Minutes.
It could be.
Clothes dryer, boring. Don't like that one.
Chimes.
I know the chimes are chiming. That's not the one that I like. That's a oscillating fan, hair dryer blowing.
When you do the oscillating
dishwasher.
fan, is that a stereo effect?
Yeah, back and forth.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Vacuum
that's
cleaner.
cool.
Airplane travel.
Oh, this is
That's
it.
a popular one, too.
Could this put you to sleep?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is great.
A lot of my friends use
You
that.
know what? He actually went out of his way for different sounds of airplane travel because we were flying back and forth from China. He would put the recorder inside the baggage compartment to get a different sound from inside the baggage compartment.
So is this actually recorded on an airplane?
Yeah, the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen carefully.
Yeah, I'll flush the toilet in a second.
That is so cool to actually
blue
really
I never
get
thought
inside
about you
that.
gathering the sounds.
Yeah, it makes the job fun.
That's
right?
neat. What do you
Yeah.
use to record?
It's a 24-bit digital recorder with 2 mics on the. It's a Sony product.
Cool.
I don't know
Very
the model.
Cool. There are people that actually, like myself, that care. That's
You
I'll
want to turn
send it
that up
to
a little
you.
bit, Rob?
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
do the
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. We are about 30 minutes before touchdown at Las Vegas International Airport. At this particular time, we'd like to welcome Mike O'Mara, who's flying out with his wife Carla, and they are planning on giving up the very last of their fortune. And if I could tell Mike, this is a bad idea. All those bells and whistles, and shiny shows, and all that other crap, that isn't going to make you a happier person. All you're going to do is spend 3 days drinking and gambling and get back on a plane. But I'll be probably flying, and it'll suck. And sadly, the Admirals Club is burned down.
Rob recognized that I had no extrication for that. I couldn't get out of that. That's pretty good, though. I might be. Do I have your permission to use white noise on the
Absolutely.
show for future bits?
Wow, this is great.
That would be fantastic.
A lot of fun. Thank you.
We'll go through the last ones. We've got cars driving. Hold on, I need a ride. All right, thank you very much.
I'm trying to hitchhike.
City Streets, is that new?
No.
Okay, City Streets.
What city is that?
France.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Crowded room. We're waiting in anticipation of Omericon 2013. The crowd is spectacular. In just a few moments,
Humming.
the Motor Booty Affair Band is going to come out, followed by Mickey Coachella, and then the boys doing a fabulous live podcast. Boo! Boo! That's right. Boo, boo. Oh, Mike has just peeked his head out. Oh, very good.
If is that really France? Because if it is, you need to have the French car siren.
That would be bad, I think.
Just one more French fry.
That's sad, right?
Oh, it's terrible. Now, here's the one I like. In the mountains of Bolivia. Wait, hold on. Wait, damn it. I'm sorry. In the mountains of Bolivia, Oscar Santana and his family went to see a witch doctor. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
I could
teasing
do a whole
today's bonus
to this.
show.
Yes, I know.
They
I
haven't
know.
heard that yet.
That's on the bonus show.
Make sure you download it this
Oscar
afternoon.
going to a witch doctor. Or a couple more. Train ride. Don't like that. And then back to white noise,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's
All
back
the
to the
different
beginning.
colors, yeah.
And what's the one I use? Brown noise.
Yeah, you do.
This is what I.
I do too, actually. That is the best.
This is what I sleep with. Brown noise.
Me
Brown
too.
noise.
Yeah, this is the one I like. So it's fantastic.
It has a waterfall kind of sound.
I just
to
went
it.
through all of your sounds on white noise, and it seems like it's working well to me.
Yeah,
Thank
the
you.
update's out. It's working now. White Noise Light or White Noise.
You know
what
what would be great is if you use it and you like it, you could really leave a nice review for it on iTunes. Like even
wow,
5
yeah.
stars wouldn't be
It
over
could
the top.
use that. It'll offset the one guy that gave him 1 star when there was a problem with the app in the update. It said, "You had one job, Jesus man."
So they were that. What a dick! How many did you get?
Well, they're not getting any sleep, Rob.
How many negatives did you get? I mean, did you get a lot?
It was horrible, man.
Really?
Horrible.
But it's all the ship has been righted.
Yeah, but it's still like
I would
you're
say-
still bruised up and beaten, and it's really. I hope I can crawl my way out of
The
this.
app
you
is
know?
fixed. So if you're out there, do me a favor, download it. Do Todd a favor. Do the show a favor. He's a friend of the show. Download it. Leave a nice review. 5 stars and a nice review.
So people just when you put the update in and they happen on many people's phones automatically, things went awry. Is that what happened?
You know, Mike, I often think I made the wrong career choice when and I know you've been going through these emotions. I have too.
Stop bringing that up.
No, but seriously, we have a lot in common. I used to I used to work on like $1 million products and have just a few business customers, and they were all great.
Right.
Now, you know, and it would be like $1 million deals, these products I would work on. Now I'm working on like apps that are worth pennies, and I have millions of pissed off people, and I went from one extreme to the other.
But overall, are you happy?
I'm a happier person.
Did you get any hate mail from Dr. Oz?
We'll take a break.
His recommendation.
We're going through the liquor cabinet right after this on the Mike O'Mara Show. Stick around, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen. Oops. Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you.
He has gotten a reprieve. I am talking about my general manager, Mr. Josh Murphy.
He's back?
Who's on FanDuel last night. Josh Murphy on the Thursday night game. Mr. Josh Murphy started Cam Newton.
All right. Points.
Wow. Running touchdown and 2 passing touchdowns.
Yep.
Big game for us. 27
Trending
points.
upward.
When you reach that far back into your fantasy football, was it like calling Brett Favre and saying, come back?
It was, you know what it was success. And Josh, with all the arrows I was throwing at him, he did a nice job with it, and Cam Newton had a great game.
I knew that he was back in your graces because you were really chatting him up when I got here today.
Well, he comes in.
It wasn't hitting me or anything. It was great.
Don't we pretty much, that's what we talk about. Look, they are a sponsor. There is no doubt about that. But this is legit. We talk about it every single week. We're talking about FanDuel.com. These are 1-week fantasy football leagues for real money, immediately weekly cash payouts with no waiting. Josh comes in here, and I'm like, right before he arrived today, I had gone to FanDuel.com, and I check out my lineup, and I see I had a pony because I didn't know my lineup because Josh put it in for me, and I didn't know that I had Cam Newton.
Honestly, you should play my song for you for when I walked in this morning.
Okay, go ahead.
No, the song you played for
the
me.
happy one.
The happy song.
Oh, this one,
yeah.
Hi, Josh.
We started Cam Newton.
Cam Newton got 27 points.
How about Cam Newton?
Immediate weekly cash payouts, no waiting, no upfront fees, no season-long commitments. Play 1 week or every week. They are giving out they're paying out over $135 million. Go to FanDuel.com. Use that TMOS code when you join. First 200 listeners that sign up will have their deposit matched up to $200. That's what I did.
You know what, Todd? That's free money.
Is this the week we come back strong, Josh?
I believe it is.
Got Reggie Bush.
And
then some no names that I have.
Le'Veon
Mike,
Bell.
Nice Bush.
nice Bush. We've got Reggie Bush.
Yep. Niners defense against Jacksonville.
Okay. Yeah.
Stephen Gostkowski. We're set.
That's as confident as my general manager has ever been. FanDuel.com, where every week is a new season. That's FanDuel.com.
Awesome.
I'm very excited about it. Let's. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, I haven't seen Josh like this in probably weeks.
He's positive, isn't he?
Yeah, he just walked in here and dropped his nuts on the table. He was like, "Yeah, I'm back, baby."
All right, we're going to go through the O'Mara.
We're going to need some Windex.
We're going to go through the O'Mara liquor cabinet. Now, the way this is going to work right now is I get first dibs, right of first refusal.
Okay.
If I say no, it goes to the table. Anybody that doesn't that chimes in can get the booze they want, or the booze will be thrown away.
Okay, and for a Paul Schaefer like Reese said here, what we have here are odd items.
Yes.
Found in Mike O'Mara's liquor cabinet. Not necessarily your scotches, gins, your whiskeys, your vodkas.
I told him to get everything out of there because there might be some odd whiskeys or odd gins that I don't want to have.
How long have you been in this house?
Almost 10 years.
And did you bring any liquor with you?
No.
Okay. Was there any liquor in the house when you arrived?
Yes.
Okay. So we
Whose
could
house
be
is it,
seeing
for
stuff.
Christ's sake?
We could be seeing stuff that's been on the shelf for over 10 years.
And the thing about it is that when I have social gatherings, usually there are the standard things that get consumed. But I have certain friends, Jimmy Cerrito, who brings like the stuff that he doesn't sell at his bar.
The promo liquors.
Yes, exactly. So that's what we're talking about. Let's go through our first item. What do we have first?
So our first item is a clear mason jar labeled corn.
It's corn liquor. It's moonshine.
And has the number 100 on it.
That would be 100
pure
proof.
moonshine.
I'm just reading what's
I
on the
believe
label.
this may be a listener who has given me moonshine. And
can I smell it?
Yes, you may.
Smell
it. I am going. I'm incidentally
passing?
I'm passing. I'm out.
All right.
I have a jar of moonshine at home that has gone through government regulation, and that scares me.
Okay.
So,
All right. So you have a nice whiff.
Might burn your
It's
hair off, be
sealed.
careful.
It's sealed. Oh, there we go. Be careful. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Is that a no?
You know what? Not only throw this away, Josh, throw this away somewhere else, like behind in a dumpster, because this should not be close to
Oscar
humans.
Santana, any
A
interest?
younger me would have wanted this.
But is there any way you can vouch for the safety of this jar of liquid?
That would be a no.
Sure.
Yes, that would be a no.
I'll take it in the name of the TM Soft Happy Hour.
Yeah.
Just in
All right.
case.
I think it's
I think
good.
it might break out.
This
a
could
little
kill
later.
somebody.
Yeah.
Right?
good.
This is probably the most dangerous one you
I
have.
don't know where I got it. I don't remember where. There's some listener right now going, "You got it from me."
All
you
I
got
know
it from me.
All I know is it's probably going to be okay, but I wouldn't have it in like any 3-day period before you really needed your vision.
My friend that lives in the mountains, he says if you light that on fire and you see a low blue flame, it's safe.
I've heard this.
We could try
Yeah,
that.
let's not try that in the studio. Not in this old wooden house.
I love fire.
I know you love fire. I love fire.
Sadly, we don't have a wick.
Let's see what we have here.
Now, this bottle says Fuego on it.
That's
not
fire.
Well, I bet it's some
Spanish.
sort of Spanish heated,
Man,
like I bet that's a
Really,
cinnamon
there's a lady
vodka.
on fire.
40 Pisco Fuegos.
I
Is
bet
this
it's
Pisco? Is this Pisco like a Pisco sour? Those are kind of
No, the Pisco sours are made of rum, aren't they?
Is that a vodka? That looks like a.
That looks to
clear.
me like a cinnamon vodka.
yeah, Pisco sour. That is very, very popular. I may hold on.
And you know
to
what,
that.
Mike? That's expensive.
You want it?
No.
Do you want it?
I would take it.
You
I
take
mean,
it?
the bottle
All right.
looks really
Take it.
cool.
I'm not
Yeah,
going to drink
yeah,
Pisco.
yeah.
Incidentally,
What is Pisco?
It's your people.
Yeah,
They drink them down in South America.
The legend is if you drink 4 of them, your penis falls off.
Is it like tequila?
It's like tequila.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like, what's next?
My
What do you
people.
got?
This is Fuki Sake.
This is gone.
I've
Oh, you know what? Screw top sake is always the best sake.
Right. This is produced and bottled in Japan. 100%. This is sealed. It has not been opened.
I like
this is
sake.
sake.
I'll
This
take
is
sake.
All right.
Yeah, you got to heat it up.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
That is a big bottle of
Yeah.
sake.
Hey,
Enjoy.
Fuki me.
Yeah, very good. What's next?
never. This just looks nasty. Baritzen Apfelkorn. It's purple.
I've
I can't
had
pronounce
that.
it.
Hey, Josh, why don't you just hand me the bottles?
Yeah,
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
This is Berenson Apfelkorn. I have no idea.
Is that
what
an
this
apple
It
or a
tastes like
peach
apple.
on
It
it?
Oh,
tastes
it's
like
apple.
apple.
It's
Yeah.
apple schnapps.
It's really good. I've had it.
You know what's great?
You care for it? Would you like it?
I mean,
No. Mike, hold it up to the camera because, look, that is the absolute definition of something that someone tried and hated. Look, there's a shot and a half missing.
somebody tried it.
exactly.
Yeah, of
But
course.
it smells good, right?
It smells like booze.
Think that's spent any time on a shelf in Herndon?
The ladies will like that.
I like the fact that we're not throwing stuff away yet.
Yeah.
Are you really keeping the shine?
Yeah.
Attaboy.
I think it's good.
You're a
Yeah.
good boy.
It's great.
All right, next is all right. This is Whistle Pig Straight Rye Whiskey.
I want it.
Oh, you jerk! Don't
Yeah,
give it
Rob,
away.
no.
Oh, that's what
I
nice.
love
Rob
rye
likes
whiskey.
rye, and this looks like really
He's not
good.
going to
gorgeous.
use it. He's on the wagon.
Yeah, but he'll drink it down the road.
14 days.
All right. Whistle Pig.
You're
Whistle
right.
Pig.
Wow, this is from Vermont, and this is a boutique. Ooh, this
That
is
looks
nice.
good.
The next item in the liquor cabinet is Allen's coffee flavored brandy.
Oh, the most popular
is that
alcoholic
cough medicine?
beverage in all of Maine.
Really?
Remember, we found that out because they drink that with half and half,
Really?
and it's a really nice mixed drink.
Oh,
but
it's not. I'm not
fattening.
going to open it because it's sealed.
You should
It's
hold
sealed.
on to that. You might
Oh,
want that
my,
for
you know
breakfast.
what? Would it kill me?
Right.
Would it really kill me to have a drink before?
Take a
the
sip.
show?
Take a sip
why
of
not?
the rye. Tell me what the rye's like.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my God, that's great.
Is it good?
Wow.
really
that
good.
looks like really good
I
stuff.
think I'm going to stay here tonight.
That really looks like good
That's
stuff.
really nice.
Do you want the coffee flavored brandy?
You know what? I don't have any. I bought a bottle of it in Maine and
very
mixed
good.
it with half and half.
All right, very good.
It was a nice low-fat drink.
We're hurling Rob off the wagon.
This is the opposite of an AA meeting.
That's right.
Not a lot of this left, but looks.
Chateau pomegranate liqueur. I think I got to keep that for the ladies. You see, based on the fact
Oh,
that
yeah,
that's.
Oh,
yeah.
you know what? You
clearly
could
like
put that
that.
as for a Kir Royale. You could put a few
Yeah.
drops of that in champagne.
They like that. That's why it's like almost empty. Everything that's good is almost empty. All right, here we go. I will keep this. This is vermouth, correct?
Yeah, is
Rob,
it open?
is this vermouth?
Is it open?
It doesn't look to be open.
Because if you break the seal, Mike, you don't want to break the seal.
Really, yeah, don't break the
vermouth
seal.
goes bad.
It does?
Yeah. So, and you'll want to
This
actually.
appears to be full.
As long as that's new, if it open, put it in the fridge. You need
I
that for a
have
dry
a
martini.
quick question, Mr. O'Mara.
Yes, this is French dry vermouth. This is the good vermouth. Good
When
stuff.
O'Mara's closed,
Yes.
did all the liquor come here?
No, it did not.
Okay.
Hey, do you ever make? No, that would be illegal, Oscar.
No, that would be against the law.
Oh, yeah, that would be
And
against the
nothing,
You're absolutely
nothing
right.
ever came to my
again,
house.
You're
I know.
since you are the head bartender at the house. When you make a martini, what is your ratio for vermouth to?
I don't
vodka?
make a lot of martinis. I think it's like a splash of vermouth.
Actually,
That's what it is.
because Oscar mentioned it.
If you own a failing restaurant, contact us at Food
SportsNetwork.com.
You know what I found works great
What's
is you
that?
put a little vermouth in the glass that you're going to serve.
Right.
Splash it around, then pour it out, and the vermouth that sticks to the glass is just enough.
Let me see if Carla wants that. I'm going to see if Carla wants that stuff.
What's
the,
up?
the pomegranate?
The
or the
pomegranate.
Well, no one
liqueur.
else here was clamoring
'Cause
for it.
I'd like to throw it away.
Oh, you just wanted to go.
He's making space.
I would actually like to throw it away if she doesn't
I think
want
it's
it.
very close to Chambord, which is primarily a raspberry liqueur.
Yeah, I don't know enough about these liquors.
You know, you can make a pomegranate martini, use some of that and some vodka.
A liquor and liqueur, same thing, right?
No, liquor is going to be 40 proof or higher. Liqueur is more dessert-oriented, less alcohol.
Oh, I should know that.
You should.
How do I not know that?
I really want more rye whiskey right now.
Nobody's watching.
I know. You'll
Hello,
kill me.
Carl. Hello.
Oh, she can't talk.
Oh, she's already drunk.
All right.
Her
forget
can't talk.
it. All right. Forget
By the
that.
way, this
What's
Fuego says you should put 1 ounce liquid egg white in with the drink.
Sure.
next? Really?
What?
Look at that.
If you buy pasteurized eggs, it's safe. Yeah, egg whites are.
That sounds
they're-
disgusting.
No, they're great for making a frothier beverage.
I'll keep that. Creme
Give
de
some
menthe.
body to it.
Creme de menthe. I'll keep
Oh,
that
you didn't
one.
even mention
Oh,
it.
that's
You just wanted
where
to
that's
cross-
where you make the coffee of your people.
Creme de menthe. Irish.
Time to wake up, Carla.
No, and Irish coffee is usually either Irish whiskey or Irish mist.
Yeah, but then you drizzle the creme de menthe on top to make the whipped cream.
Yeah, if you
cream.
want to draw a little shamrock up it or a little leprechaun.
I said, this is the very best coffee I've ever had in my life.
Hold on a second. Hello, dear. Carla, you're on the air. Hello, we're doing the show. Hi. Yeah, do you want that? Yeah, do you want that? That pomegranate liqueur in the liquor cabinet, or can I throw that away?
You know,
I mean, it's really like it's 3/4 empty. Like somebody's enjoyed it. Do you think your mom drinks that when her hens are all over here having their
I think
foo-foo?
we actually had that on my, we drank that with all the champagne at my baby shower.
So it's worth keeping around if we like throw it in a mimosa or something.
No.
Hey, Carla, just to be safe, Carla, do you want it one more night?
All right, we'll throw it away, dear. Okay, goodbye. Okay.
Hey,
Can I
Mike,
ask you a quick
congratulations
question,
on that Bill Clinton deer at the end.
We have
there.
a phone line where we
Bobby-
can call her on.
Yeah, I know.
We should probably do that.
Yeah, I
'cause
know. We should do that more
sounds
often.
a little better than
sorry about
her
that.
yelling through a
All right,
speakerphone.
throw that away.
Oh,
That's
so
fine.
nobody wants it? Okay.
What else? Are we running out or are we? A couple
more.
What's this?
Oh, sweet.
Oh, this looks fancy.
It's
This
sweet,
is-
and I guarantee you it's turned.
Gallows sweet permit. That goes. That can be thrown. And boys, do you want the sweet turn bad?
No.
It really turns bad.
Yeah, it does because it's a denatured wine. It will turn on you.
All right. What's
You
that?
need that to make a Manhattan.
This is unopened fat and juicy Bloody Mary mix.
Hi, I'm fat.
How long? And I'm juicy.
In the AM.
How long does this last for, Rob?
Sealed, it's probably almost indefinite. Is there a date on it?
I like this label, and every now and then I like a Bloody Mary.
You
Don't
should-
hate us for being tastier, and it says vine ripened boldness in every sip.
That looks pretty good.
This looks like really good Bloody Mary. mix.
I'm just curious. May I see it to see if there's a date on it?
And a great morning show.
Yeah.
vine ripened goodness.
In every sip.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm not
Shake
sure.
well, refrigerate
You should hold
after
on to it
open.
because for some reason, at any time this summer or the spring, you might want one.
I think so.
Right?
I will hold on
Yeah,
to
hold
the
on
blood,
to that
but I
one.
think I may have two. Did you bring the two?
There was a second one in there. I
Okay,
can grab it.
what else do
Now
we have
this.
here? Oh, we're keeping that.
We're keeping that.
Are you
I
sure?
didn't-
Are you
Oh, yeah.
sure, Mike? Are you
I
sure?
had
Come
no
on.
idea.
I mean, let's think that through.
And you know what?
Todd wants this.
That's as big as a torso.
And you know what? That is really more than it's vodka. That's a souvenir from our trip to Costco
Yeah,
together.
this is Rob and I went to the Costco
You got
down
me
in
one of
Florida.
those.
and
Hey,
I
you should
got
tape
one.
these two together. You should keep the vodka and the Bloody Mary
separate
mixed
it.
together.
I mean, you can't make anything
Let's-
with vodka, Mike.
Let's
Come on.
have a party.
It's a specialty liquor.
Are you short on vodka, Todd Moore?
I am. No, don't.
Wow.
Stop. What?
As a gift from me, I have another one. I have
Are you
another one. You
serious?
can take that.
That's so nice of you.
Take that.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself.
And that
Josh,
really
I
is
have another big one, right? Don't I have
Yes,
another?
you do.
This is
Yeah, you do.
cartoon
Yeah, you do.
size. Look at this thing.
That's Costco brand vodka.
It's as big as someone's torso.
And I believe I gave it to you, and I think you left it here.
Oh, I did?
I don't know. You don't have that at home. You don't have that bottle at home.
No,
do
I
you?
took one home.
You took one
Yeah.
home?
Mike,
Mike,
I think we bought a.
I'm going to drink this whole bottle tonight. I make you that promise.
Oh, I don't.
You've been so generous.
Mike, I think we bought quite a few.
Let me know what you think of it. I'd be very
We bought quite a few that day.
Did we really?
Yeah, I bought that, and I bought some Jack, and I bought some Crown too.
Rob and I went to the Costco liquor store that they have in Florida. They don't have them around here.
Yeah, I needed to be wearing sweatpants.
We were
It was
seriously like children, and I mean, we were walking around going, "Ooh,
Ooh, look at the price on that.
It
Look
was
at-
so great because also Mike would say, "That looks great. Is that a good price?" And I'm going, "Yes,
Rob's
yes, it
doing the
is."
whole retail. Rob was doing the whole retail analysis. It was fantastic. All right, what's next?
And well, that was the last one.
Oh, that's it. We don't have anything else in there.
11 bottles. A lot of repeats in there, and
Really?
a lot of good stuff.
Josh, if I go in there and I see stuff I don't want, I'm going to be very concerned.
You're telling me you don't have any more Fuki sake in that bag?
That was the only bottle of Fuki
Josh,
sake.
go and do one last.
All right,
one
I'll go
last
do another
check.
sweep.
One less recon.
Maybe it's not the actual cabinet, but it's Josh because he is 22 now, I think.
Right.
And regular liquors for him could be anything that looks kind of swanky.
Anything with a blackberry on it.
I seem to remember that liquor cabinet being a little deeper and having more stuff. I think we did some good here, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
absolutely.
I didn't keep a lot.
Are you just trying to make room for new bottles, or are you
No.
trying to quit like mixed drinks?
Hell no.
Okay.
I don't drink a lot of mixed drinks.
See, what a
Oh, you
lot of
don't?
people
I
don't
really
do is the polite thing, which is what I did. Is when Mike bought a bottle of Crown Royal for the Christmas party once, I came and I drank it.
Thank you.
And that way I don't...
As you should.
It doesn't
As you
take up valuable cabinet space.
Doing them a favor.
I had a party once where, strangely enough, the vodka went unconsumed. It was wonderful.
That's
it was
weird.
great.
What was the drink that was moving that night?
I'm not quite sure. Maybe we went on some sort of. It might have been one of those little foo-foo parties.
151 Bacardi?
No, but tequila seemed to be going very well that
dangerous.
day. I was very, very happy
Tequila.
about that. So that's it. That's the liquor cabinet.
Well,
and I'm
thank
very
you. I
happy.
very much
I think Todd's a
enjoyed
big
the tour.
winner.
I
If
do
we're
too.
going on
Todd,
totes.
I want to pick your brain before we get you out of here because
Sure.
there are a couple of things at work. I know I know you took my computer and you tried to figure out my whole Facebook
Yeah,
debacle.
it wasn't the computer; it's your Facebook.
It's the Facebook situation,
Right, yeah.
and I have actually run this by people at Facebook. The tech people have looked at it. No
Right.
one can figure this out. Then flash forward to this week, where anybody going to my page gets that thumbs
The
down,
bandaged thumb, yeah,
the
the-
bandaged thumb, where there's a problem.
The page is unavailable.
Then I pick up, I look online today and I see Facebook is falling behind Twitter. It is officially this fall with teenagers fallen behind as being the preferable user social networking website. What do you have there, Josh?
Oh, we got some more bonus liquor?
I can't believe I missed this one. I had a very bad experience with that.
Montezuma!
And
wow.
I think you should get rid of that.
Oh, no.
Are we
I
throwing
will
this
not.
away?
Montezuma.
Triple sec is actually a key ingredient in a Long Island iced
Oh,
tea,
you
I
could do
believe.
that. I thought that was tequila.
I don't need that. I don't know. We'll throw that away.
Okay.
What else? What else
All right.
you got?
Throw that away right in Josh's hands.
Let me see.
Oh,
get that.
Stro. That is good
Oh,
stuff.
classy.
What is it?
Stro. This was given to me, and this is a very, very strong liquor, and I'm not sure. It's a product of Austria, and it's really, really terrific. And it says at the top, it's 160 proof.
No. It's 80 proof. 160. It would have to. Yeah, I'm
Nope.
sorry, 80%.
Caution flammable, Rob, right at the
Yeah.
top, 160 proof.
I got my math backwards. You're right. I'm sorry.
Who would
160
get that
proof,
for you?
80% alcohol. Yeah.
I was trying to kill you.
Stro
And
is
it tastes good.
a very
Does it?
distinctive
Well,
aroma. It
20 years
enhances
ago it did.
both the character and diversity of original Stro 80 Spirit Specialty.
Is it open?
What
I'd like
the
to
hell?
sniff it
me sniff
because
it
I've
first.
never.
Talk
I have no
about
idea
high
what it
octane.
is. Yeah, good lord.
Me and my friends used to drink this all the time in college.
Smells fantastic.
Really?
You drank
Yeah.
this stuff?
Oh, in college, yeah.
Is
Big
it
time.
available in the States?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Strone.
I won't touch it.
Wow. It is rum. It is an infused rum, is what it is.
Like, if you just want to forget about stuff, you go to the Stro.
Oh, it smells
Moore.
like butterscotch.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a little butterscotch.
Smell
Todd Moore, would you like that?
Oh, wow.
Old time
I feel like I'm robbing
A
you
throwback.
here.
No, that's okay. I'm not
I
going
mean, if you're
to.
going to throw it out, I'll take it.
I think my buddy
Jesus.
brought it for me. My buddy John brought it for me. So,
Yeah, man, here you
it's,
go.
It's terrific. Enjoy
Wow.
it.
All right, look
Is
at
that-
this.
And then
Loading up.
This is another one I've had a bad experience with. So.
Okay.
Oh, I'll take that.
Oh, that Malibu Black is nice.
Say Malibu
I'll
Black.
take that.
It's
Thank you very
yours.
much. Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Enjoy it.
And that was also his old DJ
Yeah, but
name.
Yeah.
And ladies and
In
gentlemen, that
college.
is it.
Thank you.
Getting back to it. So,
Yeah, you know what's
Twitter
funny?
Twitter passes Facebook with teens, and also Instagram coming on strong.
Yeah.
Is Facebook in trouble, in your opinion?
Well, I mean, not now, but I think it will be because you look at all the kids today; they're not on Facebook. They view Facebook as their father's,
An old social networking
network.
website.
So they could be in trouble. I think they're doing everything they can to make sure that they integrate in mobile, and I think that's smart.
Do you think
strategy.
there's
And
a
they
way
own
that,
Instagram.
is there a way they can save themselves? Do you think there is a way that they could possibly reinvent themselves where they're cool again?
I think it starts with getting Mike's page fixed.
Amen.
You know?
I
That's
hear ya.
it. Thank you very much.
Good call.
I like that. That is good stuff. Todd, thank you for that, and thank you, boys, for helping me with the liquor cabinet.
Thank you for the rye whiskey.
A lot of fun.
Friday means it's Oscarazzi. Oscar has scoured the internet and his personal entertainment sources to bring you a fabulous chock-a-block entertainment report. It should be fantastic.
It should be.
Sometimes it is. We'll take a break and come back with Oscar Santana right after this.
Sucks to be you. Sucks to be you.
I like that. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. This segment of the program brought to you by Queen's University of Charlotte. The only Master of Science in Executive Coaching in the country is offered at Queen's University of Charlotte. If you're interested in the fields of coaching or leadership development, this is the perfect degree for you. D.C. native Henry Lescault says the faculty's academic and practical expertise makes Queen's the best place to receive a holistic coaching education. The program is designed for working professionals living anywhere. Students come to campus for a 3 to 4 day residency twice a semester. Then they complete the rest of their coursework remotely. Check out a Master of Science in Executive Coaching at queens.edu/MSEC. Queens University, we're happy to have them on the show. Without further ado, hit the music. Here he is. He just flew in from Hollyweird, and he's here to give us our entertainment report. I'm talking, of course, about the hardest working man in podcasting, Mr. Oscar Santana.
Thank you, gentlemen. In the news of a guy won't die, Paul McCartney apparently is in the news again.
Rob kind of likes him.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I'm
That was
over
a great
that.
concert.
But I had to talk about this. Apparently, in the latest Rolling Stone, McCartney also reveals that his long bitter relationship with Lennon's widow, Yoko Ono, has turned the corner.
Really?
Did
Really?
you know that?
No, I knew he was on the cover of the magazine, but I haven't read the article
I've
yet.
softened on Yoko also.
Yeah, she softened a lot of men.
Describing Ono
Thank you for the
as
setup.
a quote-unquote badass, he says that he's moved on. I thought if John loved her, there's got to be something. I'm not stupid, McCartney says. It's like, what are you going to do? You can't hold that grudge you never really had.
I like that. You
Right?
know, well, here's the thing. I don't know. I have no idea. I mentioned this. I know you guys thought it was a joke.
Right.
I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. Watching some old footage. Maybe it's because I'm an old guy now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you look at women a little bit differently. I can see something I'd never been able to see before, and that was the attraction that John Lennon had. I can see where during that era that they might have been sold. She seemed like such a free spirit, and I think that's what he was looking for in his world at the time. And maybe McCartney's trying to get his head around.
And to add to that, what happened is when she found him, it was when John was at his most insular. I mean, he was surrounded by so many layers of being a Beatle.
Right.
And he met someone who knew he was a Beatle, but didn't care he was a Beatle.
Didn't care.
And it had to be really, really refreshing for him.
I just wish she would stop singing.
Yeah,
But-
I'm with
she's
you there.
so horrible. She ought to just shut up.
On
I swear to
another
God.
note, it wasn't just McCartney that had this epiphany. In fact, another voice from the past, George Harrison, had encouraged him to forgive and forget. He said, I quote, George would say to me, you don't want stuff like that hanging around in your life, unquote.
Yeah, well, George is a sweet guy.
Right?
George,
Was he the sweetest Beatle?
absolutely.
The sweetest Beatle?
But also, I think, in retrospect, stories have come out, might be the horniest Beatle.
Really?
I think, don't hold me to this, allegedly he boned Madonna.
Oh,
George
really?
Harrison did, yeah.
Interesting.
Nice.
Guys, I know you liked Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. Do you remember Bane?
Yeah, well, I do a fine impression
One
of
would
him.
break fast.
Oh, look at this guy.
Hey!
Oil bucket.
Todd Moore with Little Bane.
Very good.
I like that. That's fantastic.
Actor Tom Hardy did such a great job in that movie. Apparently, he has signed on to...
Continue reading your script, Oscar.
He has signed on to play Elton John in the new movie coming up. It's going to be titled Rocket Man.
Really?
Yes.
Have you seen what people are doing with the pizza boxes?
No.
Because, you know, the pizza boxes now have Papa John on them, like
Right.
a picture of him, and they're giving him sunglasses and a split in his teeth and making it say Elton John. It is so funny.
I like that. I like that. I didn't even see one of them.
Do you guys believe that a Rocket Man movie would actually work?
I would go see it if it was good. Any biopic, in my opinion, has to have great reviews for me to get out there and see it.
But you know what? It's got the
Some
best
of them
thing-
can be crap.
Yeah, but it's got the best ingredient already going. It's got a great music.
You know what? I will go see it if at some point in the movie Elton vomits.
It also says this. You should know that certain Elton John himself is expected to re-record many of his iconic hits in hopes of bringing back that story to life.
Bad idea. He can't sing anymore.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I will wait for the reviews. Tough time when you're trying to make a biopic. We'll see what happens.
Also, they have to let out the duck costume because he's put on a lot of weight.
The duck costume. That's funny.
Gentlemen, in Kardashian news, you probably saw the big to-do with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's engagement.
Oh, the proposal.
I'm going to rent a stadium. I'm going to rent a stadium. Okay, way to go, Elvis. I wanted to talk about this the other day.
That's an insult to Elvis.
And I'll ask you.
Please.
Do you think there is some possibility that they know that everybody hates them, that they know that they're coming across as a-holes
and playing into it,
because the moves
I would
they're
hope
making,
so.
I would hope so.
I would
too.
hope so.
Yeah, but I don't think so. When you
I
see,
didn't think that proposal was so impressive. It felt like it was a TV. It was a TV show.
For one thing, I saw this empty stadium. They could have sold more tickets. I mean, we've sold nearly 600.
I've reported here in the past, and you've heard that Bruce Jenner and Kris Jenner are on the rocks, right?
Yes,
they're splitting
right.
up. They're getting a divorce. He wasn't invited to the Kanye proposal.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Not at all.
He
Because
could have snuck in dressed as a lady.
He still raised Kim Kardashian and all the girls.
Yeah, and that is the big story that's coming out, that Bruce Jenner at his home,
cross-dresser,
he has more dresses in his house, which I totally find plausible.
What I love is that when they said they discovered women's shoes in larger sizes.
We'll have to see. That's just that family is so all over the place, but people are fascinated by them.
Gentlemen, I know you've been waiting for this. The 50 Shades of Grey director has finally confirmed that Jamie Dornan is going to be the new lead in 50 Shades of Grey.
Who is he? He's a no-name, right?
He is
TV guy.
He used to be a Calvin Klein model. He's a TV actor now. He's in a couple movies, but really this is going to set his career on fire.
So he edged out Steve Harvey.
Well, hey, way to go and make a ridiculous comparison. You could at least use a white guy. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, he would have been great.
There you go.
50 Shades of Grey, but I'm not telling you what's gray.
It certainly is. All the fans, at least, are going out of their way to say there's a better choice than the one they had before.
To me, he looks like the other guy.
He does look like the other
It's
guy.
a carbon copy
And
of
a
the
little-
other guy.
a
I was
goofier.
hoping, now that he's free, his show got canceled again. Mike O'Malley.
Oh, he'd be good. Or you know what? If you want to go to the older demographic, is Alan Arkin available?
Can I touch you? Hi there.
Gentlemen, since Todd's here, I pulled this story as well. YouTube says to introduce a paid music service coming up in the
Really?
next few months.
Like a full service?
A full service.
Like an iTunes type
Like
thing?
Spotify, if you've used that in the past.
Okay, all right.
Would you pay for music on YouTube?
No, I don't like the way YouTube works. I'm not a happy. I
wow.
think YouTube is a little cumbersome sometimes. And
Really?
I don't like YouTube. I'm not. I will search for things on YouTube, but I think YouTube as an entity, standalone, like when I go to the page, it doesn't give me enough. It doesn't do enough for me.
It's gotten worse, too.
Yeah.
I think they've cracked down on licensing of things.
Right.
You can't find movie clips anymore at all.
And that's the thing. One of the things I really hate about YouTube is when you go there, has been taken down at the request of blah, 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 blah.
Again, you might like this, or maybe guys like Rob would like this. For $10 a month, which is kind of the estimate, you'll get all those songs commercial free.
But are you able to download them as MP3s or just watch them as videos?
I don't
How
have
does
the
it
details.
work?
I have the video and the audio. I don't have the details on the download, but it's a crowded space already because you've got Rhapsody, you've got Spotify, you've got the new iTunes Radio, and Dr. Dre's coming out with Beats Music, which is going to be similar as well.
Well, Google has their own music
Yeah.
service as well, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah, they're all trying to
It's
get
like
a
they-
piece of the pie.
Google's competing against Google.
There's a lot going on, but
Can
that will
people
come.
focus on making better music instead of
Yeah.
to get the music
to that
us?
point, Oscar, let me just say this. I'll ask this question. I'm fine with all these people beating each other's brains in to try to get the music business, but are the artists going to be compensated? Because that's the most
They
important thing
all
to me.
are in their own way.
In
but
their own way.
not the way they used to be in the past.
But it's not like a Napster situation.
Not like that at all.
I actually know what you get paid on Spotify now. Because I have a few of my white noise sounds on Spotify.
Right.
You get $7 for every 1,000 streams. So it's a $7 CPM.
Ah, okay, you're right.
That's
they
not
don't,
bad,
So
right?
like a seventh of a cent, I guess.
and
per
based
stream.
on
Yeah, right.
based on what the record companies used to do to recording artists, that might not be all that bad.
Yeah, I blame the program directors.
Guys, and to wrap things up,
Been here the whole time.
if you want to hit the movies this weekend, the best movie being reviewed right now is Bad Grandpa from Johnny Knoxville Jackass fan.
I don't know. I mean, you're taking a bit within a movie. I mean,
I'm your
I
number
like
one
that.
guy as far as fans go,
Yeah.
and they said it's an actual movie. It's not just a long Jackass movie.
Bad Grandpa.
Yeah, it's getting great reviews.
As far as the last Jackass, my biggest laugh was Johnny Knoxville in that grandpa suit.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait. And,
I think I'll wait for cable.
Yeah, I think. I
Oh,
will.
come on.
Yeah,
I think I will.
Go have some LOLs.
I still haven't seen. I still haven't seen Captain Phillips.
Oh, you might like that.
Everyone
go
is
see
going
it.
to love it, yes.
I might try to talk
And
Mrs.
that-
O'Meara taking the baby to the movies today.
And that is Oscar Razzi.
Thank you very much. I just kidding.
Close it. It's not time.
I know. I just kidding. We'll take a break. Thank you, Oscar. And we will come back with the aforementioned audio vault right after this on the Mike O'Meara Show. Welcome back to the Mike O'Meara Show. This segment of the program is brought to you by Vistaprint. We get this from Troy Ballard, who writes, "Hey guys, just wanted to share my Vistaprint cards. About 6 months ago, I decided to throw a surprise party for my wife. I had these printed. These are his little surprise cards.
Oh,
you don't have to
nice.
read the details.
Look at that.
Oh my God, it's December 1st.
What?
No, I'm kidding. It was for October 12th. And I wanted to throw a surprise party for her. I had these printed and handed them out to her friends whenever we were at get-togethers. It worked great. Thanks and good day, sir." And that's from Troy, another person that's a satisfied customer with Vistaprint. Look at that beautiful printing.
Jesus, Vistaprint can do anything.
Personalized iPhone cases are available from Vistaprint.com. You can easily design your own iPhone case to match your lifestyle, whether it's personal or business. Prices start as low as $14.99. Here's what I want you to do to get your 25% discount on your iPhone case for TMOS listeners. Get free shipping as well. Just go to Vistaprint.com/TMOS. You know that code. That's Vistaprint.com/TMOS. Total satisfaction is guaranteed. If you're not happy, they will make it right. No risk. Vistaprint.com/TMOS. Now we're opening up the audio vault for Friday, October 25, 2013. Rob Spiewak.
So you get up and you're going to sing the national anthem, and you're one of the most
Jinx!
Yeah, no, he's not a jinx.
James Taylor. I'm enough with James Fossil Taylor.
Well, he's a yawn. He's a
I
yawn,
know.
but he's a very high-regarded performer, singer, songwriter, and he takes his guitar and he gets up to the microphone
for the national anthem.
Sellout crowd at
Right.
Fenway.
Oh, say can you see? That's
And
the beginning.
Gonna sing the national anthem.
Oh, beautiful, oh, say can you see?
Okay.
Pretty good save, though.
Yeah, but that's a lot of pot during the 70s.
Oh, God, and 80s and 90s
You know,
and before the first inning.
The fact was, they trotted him out again
Yeah,
later.
in the seventh inning, they brought him out with some of the Boston bombing survivors and his wife and son, and they
it
did
was
sing
poignant.
American
It was poignant,
the Beautiful.
but it was too late. He had already jinxed the game. We're losing.
Now, how great
the
would it have
game.
been if in the seventh inning he said, "Oh, beautiful, for oh, say, can you see those spacious skies?"
Oh, horrible. Craig Breslow sucks. He did single-handedly lost the game.
Maybe if Craig Breslow was able to save it like he did, you might have had a win
Remember,
there.
you said it was a boring series.
It was a boring
and
series.
you know what? There might have been some jinxing going on in this room yesterday.
Yeah, because Rob put the numbers up. What do these numbers? And he was going to add.
No,
the
I
next
didn't
one.
do that.
What'd you do?
I mean, I did that, but that's not the jinx. The jinx
all
is
right.
you complaining about a boring
Yeah,
win.
you said they're winning.
Okay, it's tied now.
They're losing hand, or
And
they're
you know what?
winning
And they don't
handedly.
even. The Red Sox don't even
Handily.
know I'm alive. You were nearly the announcer at Fenway.
And I'm better than that guy that did it last night at the World
Of
Series.
course you
I hate
are.
to say that.
No, you don't.
But he sounds like this. Everything.
Do you want to hear the end of the game, or will it hurt too bad?
No, go ahead. No.
Rosenthal could end this game with an
Struck out the
exclamation
side in the
point
bottom of the ninth.
by striking out the side. And on a cold night in October,
Here
Daniel
comes.
Nava
Okay.
comes off
All
the
right,
bench
shut up, Joe.
and has to look at
Okay.
98 from
Yeah.
Rosenthal.
Whiff.
Struck out the side.
Hey, struck out the
and
side.
the Cardinals win game 2. by a
Very
final
annoying.
4-2.
All right, very annoying
And
game.
then-
I agree.
And
right.
it's 1-1 St. Louis. And I like the St. Louis fans, believe it or not.
Let me change the subject to
Yes.
something I think you're going to enjoy. I love when people take a movie that we're very familiar with, re-edit it into a trailer to turn it into something it isn't. There's a great example on the YouTube, as we talked about before, where they take the movie, the old biblical movie, The Ten Commandments, and make it into a teen drama about Moses coming into a high school and choosing an ugly chick. This one works every bit as well. This is Forrest Gump, but for Halloween. This is Forrest Gump as a horror movie.
Taunted his whole life.
Hey, stupid!
Destined to be alone. And the one person he cared for
You don't know what love is.
pushed him aside.
She was my special friend, my only friend.
And sent him over the edge.
Mama always said dying was a part of life.
Boris, what are you doing here? You can't keep doing this all the time.
I can't help it. Jenny, I write you all the time.
You just stay away from me, please.
Bye-bye, Jenny. I wanted to be your boyfriend.
Boris!
I'm not a smart man,
Boris, just stay away from me.
but I know what love is. Why don't you love me, Jenny?
Forrest Gump, Fatal Obsession.
Isn't that great?
That's great.
Pretty awesome.
I love that.
Really nice
What
work.
a great technique, and you can do it. It's infinite. You can keep doing it with a lot of.
We
different
might have
movies.
one on Monday for Rain Man, but I
Oh God, I can't wait.
don't
for
want
that.
to tip my head.
All right.
Tom Hanks, everyone knows. We just heard him in that. He's a really nice guy, but
Yes.
sometimes he goes so over the top. I want to call attention to this. This is just starting to gain traction on YouTube. A big fan of his. She appeared to be like maybe 15 or 16.
Okay.
Her name is Sarah Moretti. She's autistic.
Okay.
And she came backstage to his Broadway show. He walks out, surprises her, and treats her like a queen. If you are a person that has a fan, if you have the kindness in your heart to treat them like this, in my book, you're a good guy. Check this out. This is Tom Hanks being real and not doing it for the camera.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is known in Hollywood as a great
Just
guy.
being Tom Hanks.
Oh, sweetie, how wonderful is it to meet you? I love meeting you. Oh, my God.
There's a pen there, Sarah. Maybe he could.
Yeah, what would you like?
Whatever you want would be.
Sarah, this is so great. You know, my mom doesn't have something. To Sarah, I can't believe it. How nice to meet you, young lady.
And he spent like 5 minutes with her, and her smile is just ear to ear. What a great guy.
Yeah, and that's good. And I like that when celebrities get props.
They're
for
not
that.
douchebags.
And then,
that's terrific.
speaking of douchebags, there's the guy on the Today Show yesterday who tricked his girlfriend into a wedding proposal by telling her they were going to be on the Today Show to promote her nonprofit.
Oh, no.
This is so cringeworthy because this guy is a dick. Her name is Simone Gingor.
Simone!
And I do think that most women are pleased to get proposed. You know, they like when they get asked if they're going to be married.
Right.
Tell me if this lady doesn't sound disappointed that she's not promoting her nonprofit.
Before we get to the weather, I wanted to bring in Simone Gingor, who's part of a great nonprofit. What's the nonprofit?
It's WECO, the Women's Housing and Economic Development Corporation.
That's fantastic.
Actually, boyfriend. Sorry, actually, the question is why is Simone here? Simone, you're actually not here to talk about the amazing work that you do. I'm sorry. But you are here because as a child, growing up in Canton, Michigan, I held on to a vision of one day coming and living in New York. And this is happening. I am standing right here at Rockefeller Plaza, live on the Today Show, but with nothing on my mind other than to ask you one question. Will you marry me?
Yes.
I got worried there when she paused. Congratulations. So did you have any idea?
No, not at all. I thought I was here talking about my organization.
That mother
And she has no choice but to say yes.
What a dick.
If you listen, rewind it on your podcast,
Yeah.
and then listen to the I's and my's.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about him.
That mother effer.
Yeah.
All about
I
him.
and my.
All about
A
him.
movie you didn't mention in the entertainment news, and I think it opens today, Las Vegas, which is the old man's version
Yes,
of The
yes.
Hangover.
I
and it's
didn't
got
mention it.
Robert De Niro,
You're right.
Morgan Freeman, Kevin Kline, and
Yeah, a formula that's, I think, a
Michael
little
Douglas?
tired. A little tired, even though the cast is
not
great.
quite as tired as getting those four fossils in a studio and asking them to read lyrics to modern songs. And listen to how bored Morgan Freeman sounds.
Right.
He, of course, gets What Does the Fox Say?
Yeah.
He's barely giving them the time of day.
Dog goes woof, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, mouse goes squeak. You're kidding. Cow goes moo, frog goes croak, elephant goes toot, duck says quack, fish goes blub.
So he doesn't care.
He doesn't want to
doesn't
do it.
even care. However, if you
he is known as not a nice man.
if you added a little music, it might sound a little better.
Dog goes woof, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, mouse goes squeak. You're kidding. Car goes boop.
Kidding.
Frog goes croak. Elephant goes toot. Duck says quack. Fish goes blub. And the seal goes ow, 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 ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? Ring-a-ding-ding. Ring-a-ding-ding.
The lyric itself takes care of everything.
It does. And that is your Magic Audio Vault. Have a great weekend,
Thank
everybody.
you very much. Todd Moore, anything you want to promote before we get out of here?
Oh, just please, White Noise Light. It's free. Get some sleep. I promise it'll work for you.
That's good.
Yeah, you need some help getting those bottles to the car?
Help Todd Moore. He's a rundown man. Please.
Shell of a man.
Thanks for joining us, Todd Moore.
Thank
Always
you,
a pleasure. Don't be a stranger. Come by again. For all technical support questions regarding the Mike O'Mara Show, please contact our man Ponyboy at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Call him at noon when he's at the wedding.
All correspondence for our show can be sent to TMOS, P.O. Box 3, Manassas, Virginia, 20108. And remember, the official TMOS e-voice line, 800-440-8167. That's 800-440-8167. Open all the time. That's it. We got to get out of here. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Visit LegalZoom.com to